Okay folks, a very good evening and welcome to the live stream. Here we are in Glasgow in the de Havilland Twin Otter 6-300, and for our flights this evening, we're going to be doing a few hops to the Western Isles of Scotland. So we're going to be going to Tiree, Islay, Barra, and possibly a couple others too. So the aircraft for today, very nice Twin Otter, around stand 37. Quick look around the cockpit here, as you can see, very old school gauges. But we do have a sat-nav, so we've got a GPS anyway. Sat-nav. And the registration of this aircraft is Diver Delta India Victor Echo Romeo. So that's our aircraft for today. We were supposed to start the live stream earlier on at about 7 o'clock. Now I apologise for the delay, some of you were waiting for it. Unfortunately I got caught up with my work and wasn't able to do the live stream then. So yeah, apologies for that. Anyway, we are live now. I hope you're all well. Hello to everyone if you're watching. And we're just going to get the engine started and start our taxi and head out in just a few moments. So we're just entering our first airport that we're going to, Echo Golf Papa India, which is Islay. So that's where we're going to head to first. We just put that into the into our GPS, Garmin GPS. So to Islay, our first airport, it's 62 nautical miles. So we're going to do that. 122.8. Just going to see if there's any ATC on VATSIM, because if there isn't, I'll probably connect to VATSIM. I'm just going to check. Actually, I think we'll pass on the ATC side. Looks like it's quite busy. Right, so we'll leave that and get the engine started. Craigers37, good afternoon. And Nicky, hello. This is a bonus on a boring Monday night. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. How are you doing? Bit of reverse thrust to get us off our stand. See your house there. Very nice. Okay, let's taxi. Hello Douglas as well. Sorry about the delay before, mate. Just to make sure, everyone, can you hear me? Is the volume okay? Is everything okay? If there's anything which is too loud or not loud enough, just let me know. Alexander, hello, how are you? Hello, good of you to join the live stream, hello. We're just about to depart Glasgow. First stop is Islay, Echo Golf Papa India. Volume is fine. There was a YouTube alert that reminded me. Right, well unfortunately, as I say, I got tied up with work and I wasn't able to make it at 7 o'clock, so just one of those things unfortunately, but hey ho, such is life. Right, let's line up and take off. It's ages since I flew this aircraft. I reinstalled it yesterday, so I'm really rusty. As I say, it's ages. You're actually going to bed soon. Oh well, hopefully you might be able to stay till for our first leg, which is to Islay. Hopefully you might manage that. Right, that's us lining up on the runway. Delta India Victor Echo Romeo. Let's go to Islay, folks. Underway. So let's have a look at the GPS. 61 nautical miles to go. Barra says just departed Glasgow anyway, on our way to Islay. Good evening to you, mate. Welcome to the live stream. We've just departed Glasgow in the Twin Otter on our way to the island of Islay. River Clyde to the right, you get a lot of holding Twin Otters over Erskine Bridge. Very nice, very nice. Every time I go to Glasgow, it's one of my favourite aircraft to see, the Twin Otter. David Schultz, hello. Good evening. I do like the Scottish Twin Otter. I actually saw that on delivery. I happened to be in Glasgow the day the first of the new Scottish ordered Twin Otters was delivered. It was quite a while ago. 3 years, 4 years ago. turn the mic up, sir? I'll just turn the mic up, hang on. Where are we? Sound settings, properties. Sorry if the stream goes quiet a sec, folks. I'm just quickly adjusting the sound. Shall I put the microphone up a bit, or shall I put the actual volume of the thing down? I think I'll put the volume down. Just the microphone seems alright. Done that route in Golf Mike Delta Juliet and Lima Alpha Uniform Delta. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Just got to put the volume down a touch more. I've got the live stream on the laptop too, so I can actually listen to it on there. So I'll just turn it down another notch. Hang on a sec. Right, that should be okay now. I've just adjusted the volume, so that should be okay. Yeah, you didn't land on the... That's a pity. That's great, excellent, thanks Nick. It's better, that's good, excellent. So, we are just about, let's see whereabouts we are actually, let's check the map. I'm not doing this on VATSIM, just in case anyone's wondering. I'm doing this offline. So at the moment we're just passing over the Firth, or just about to pass over the Firth of Clyde. Then on our left side there is the Isle of Arran. The Isle of Arran. Looking over toward Corrie, Sanox, Bochranza, Catacol, the Isle of Arran. So that's, if you look where my mouse is, where all the, whoa, it's getting windy there, where all the terrain is there, that's the Isle of Arran. And then just below us, on the left hand side, I'm trying to find out Great Cumbrae. The Great Cumbrae. Great Cumbrae must be that little bit just behind us there on the left hand side, where you've got the smaller island there and you've got the larger island there. So the larger one is the Great Cumbrae. So we are 35 nautical miles away from Echo Golf Papa India, from Islay. 14 minutes to go, so we've just got another 14 minutes folks and we'll be landing. Then after that we're going to go to Tiree, Barra, then Benbecula. So that's the idea anyway. It's a nice aircraft, the Twin Otter. It's very basic, very simple, very easy to fly. Great characteristics, and yeah, do like it. Spot on. That's good. My geography's it's getting there. So on our right hand side we've got Striven, and then up ahead, just along here where the mouse is the Isles of Bute. So you got the Isle of Bute there. Yeah, it is an isle. Connected to the mainland via ferry. Very nice. And then we've got Islay just beyond. So where you've got the peninsula just there, straight ahead of us, just beyond that is the Isle of Islay. Oliver, hello mate. Cloudy Bordeaux. When are you heading? When are you coming back from Bordeaux? Haps of Jura. Let's have a look. Jura. Yep, that'll be on our right hand side, mate. Yep, that's right. At the moment though, we're just about to pass over. Let's see. Oh, actually, sorry, we're closer. We're closer than I actually originally thought. So where we are here, the isle just there on the left, that's the Isle of, how do you pronounce that? Giga? Golf India Golf Hotel Alpha. Giga? I don't know. Anyway, where we are, you've got Kennecraig, which is pretty much here. This, where I'm pointing the mouse now, is the Isle of Islay, which is where we're flying to. Jura is just up here. And then to our left there is Colonce, man. That's Colonce. I forgot about Colonce. I should have added that to the places to go to. So the idea is we go to Islay. If you look where the mouse is, this is the Isle of Islay, so we're going here. Then after that, we are going to Tiree, which is, let me have a look. Tiree is up, where is it? Tiree is up here, just where the mouse is there. So Tiree's up there, and then we've got, we've actually got quite a way to go. Tiree, then Barra, which is right up here where the mouse is. So we're going, first of all, Islay, Tiree, Barra, then Benbecula to the north. So start in Glasgow, Islay, Tiree, Barra, then Benbecula. So that's the idea. Element 05 should be right in front of you too. Oh well, we're in good hands if we crash. Good evening from South Africa. Can we have a look around the cockpit? Absolutely. So, this is a look around the cockpit, mate. Nice sheep's wool. I presume that's what it is. Not much in the way of the overhead panel, just your throttle, flaps, etc. Got your battery switches, your landing lights, engine ignition. This is your throttle here. Got your autopilot there, altitude selector. Got your engine management. dials and so on. 360 radar. Are you? Ah, that's interesting because we actually have our own private virtual radar server here, Douglas. So in the northeast there's about 4 of us trying to increase low-level coverage in the northeast. So we actually have a few pies and various antennas we've put together, and yeah, just trying to improve it in the northeast really. So yeah, let's have a look. We've got our fuel quantity. You'll be pleased to know we've got plenty of fuel. We've got well, say we've got plenty. What we have about £12,500. £12,500 actually. It's times 100, isn't it? It's about 1,200. So okay then. 1,250. This is all the fun side. This is the technological side of the. Oh, actually has a. Does this actually work? So that's 110 decimal. Actually, I tell you what. Let's try this. I can't remember if this works. It should do. So what we've got 110.6. Let's have a look at the charts for Islay. I don't know if they have a VOR. I don't think they do have. If they've got an ADF, we can try the ADF and see if that works. RNAV procedures. They do have RNAV procedures, which isn't a lot of use in an aircraft like this. No ADF or anything like that. Okay. Nothing. Yeah, it is a very detailed plane road. It is. It's very nice. I do like the turn on. It's very basic but detailed. Okay, we just got 16 miles to go, and we'll be landing in 6 minutes. Ronnie, hello from Gibraltar. Hello, and everyone else who's joined too. So Oliver, you're coming back on Friday. Shamrock 507. Very nice, very nice. I hope you managed to get a video out of that and upload that. That'll be good to see. Right, 5,300 feet. 5 minutes to go. Tell you what, I could try the Glasgow VOR, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Glasgow. Oh, actually, where else are we near that has a VOR? Let's check. Benbecula. So there is one at Benbecula, so we'll put that in. Benbecula, VOR DME runway 07 113.95. So we are over 100 nautical miles away from the Benbecula VOR, 99.9, so we're obviously quite a distance away. don't think there are any others closer that we could get a reading of. Okay. So to anyone who's just joined us, first of all, welcome to the live stream. Just to let you know where we are 8 miles away from Islay, and we're just about to descend in there now. 3 minutes to go, and then after quick look around the airfield, we'll go to Tiree after that. You can just see the outline. Actually, you can see one of the runways just there on the left hand side. London Derrietus could try that, yeah. I was actually after a VOR Douglas just to measure, but yeah, I was looking at something more on the islands, but I think there's only Benbecula at Stornoway that have one. When recording in the check-in, I was approached by who told me I wasn't allowed to film the edge. Oh, the actual check-in, yeah, you're allowed to film. Not near the check-in desks. You're actually allowed to film near the entrance, but you can't when you're actually, especially near the transatlantic ones. No, I would never film near check-in. Oliver, yeah, that's usually a no-no for me anyway. So it's the same with security. There are some people who film through security, and it's quite clearly stated that you shouldn't. Pre-security in the check-ins, etc. It's usually not so much of an issue, but if it's transatlantic, there can be a little bit funny about it. So it's just best to be err on the side of caution, and yeah, I just tend not to record near there anyway. So it makes for a better video if you can include it, I suppose, but it's just not worth the aggro, because it's not just the aggro you cause yourself. It's ultimately the person who has to come and say, excuse me, would you not mind not filming around here? It's, you know, it's just not great, so I tend not to do that anyway. Right, here we are anyway. Here's Islay Airport. Let's make it butter on bread. I can't guarantee it with this aircraft. I'm very rusty, so yeah. You might be disappointed. Right, let's just do a quick fly past. Just I need to lose a little bit of speed. So as you can see, just to give you a little bit of history about Islay. Islay is an ex-World War II airport. Well, it was built during... It wasn't World War II airport. Wait, it was built just in case, you might say. In 1940, Churchill ordered that various airfields be built up the western coast of Scotland for concrete runways to be built, so that reconnaissance planes flying across the Atlantic. Obviously there was the real threat of German U-boats, and so reconnaissance aircraft were based at these western Islay airfields even, to stem that threat, to fly reconnaissance missions across the Atlantic, and ultimately be a massive deterrent, which they were. Islay in particular received its first concrete runway in 1942. And as some of you may know, someone actually pointed this out on one of the live streams. Islay was the airport where the Prince of Wales had a small accident in a British Aerospace 146 back in 1994. Okay, welcome to Islay. So currently nowadays on the Isle of Islay, the only air services the island has is to Colonsay, Oban, provided by Hebridean Air Service using their Islanders. I actually got a video of one of their Islanders at Oban just about a year and a half ago. Along with that service, there is also a Logan Air Service to Glasgow. So it's you could say it does have some form of connections anyway, which is good. Rip wheels, yes. You can talk and land, yes. I can multitask. It's not supposed to be a man's thing, multitasking, but you know, I'm trying. So we aren't going to stop here for very long. We're just going to, excuse me, taxi along to the terminal and then depart straight away for our next flight, which is to Tiree. The royal family do have two British Aerospace 146s, yeah, that's correct. They are BAE 146-200 Statesman. So that's the terminal. You can see there's a helipad there. No, not Avro RJ100s, no. BAE 146s. Right, let's turn around and depart. And a bit of fresh air in. We'll just enter Echo Golf Papa uniform into the GPS. Not a problem, Roland. Take care, mate. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, mate. Take care. A friend of yours saw one of them at Shannon when Prince Charles came to the island. Yeah, they don't have RJ100s, Oliver. They use BE 146s. It's exactly the same plane. It's just a different type. So the BE 146 is the older. The RJ100 is the newer. So. Do use RJ85s though, but not 100s. The RJ85 is typically used by the RAF as well. Let's depart. did used to charter not just the British Airways 777, but they also used their various other aircraft too, so it always depended really, but more often than not, yes, it was the 777. Might be all of them. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have that much of a clue. Or interest probably. But in all the years I've been spotting here, there have been very, very few. There is one actually, no there is one. No actually yeah, I do know one. So we're doing a ground, excuse me, ground speed of 177, estimated time of arrival to Tiree 15 minutes, 44 miles to go. I love this aeroplane's registration. Delta India Victor Echo Romeo Diver. Got 32 miles to run and we'll be landing in 10 minutes. The one in Shannon lives 30 miles before there's no interest in aircraft. Oh well, it's good. Keen enthusiast, which is the main thing, mate. Unfortunately they're becoming fewer and fewer nowadays, which is a shame. But yeah. Oh, here we are, folks, look at this. The last airport that we'll be flying to, Benbecula, which is in the very northern Isles. We've just picked up the VOR for Benbecula. The frequency is 113.95 megahertz, and we've got a reading, a distance measuring reading of 90 nautical miles from Benbecula. So this is quite good. Ultimately, what that means, we are 29 nautical miles from Echo Golf Papa Uniform from Tiree, 10 minutes to run. So if you take it that we're doing about 30 miles every 10 minutes, right, you can expect us to be probably at least within the next hour to have completed our series of flights, namely next to Barra, Echo Golf Papa Romeo, and thereafter Benbecula. Now, because obviously it's the live stream's a bit delayed compared to what it should have been, we might be able to fit in another airport. So I'll see if we can maybe fit in another airport en route or something. If we can, that'd be brilliant. So yeah, interception radio VOR. Yeah, we're not doing VOR to VOR. Really, we are basically just following the GPS, getting our a reading off the VOR to basically see where we are in relation to our final destination, which is Benbecula, and so in relation to that we are 86 miles away, nautical miles away. So yeah, good progress so far, which is good. Because she's like just in the spot to see things. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's what you like. At the end of the day, it's nice to have that common interest. I'm learning new things about this plane every moment. Yeah, the Twin Otter does have autopilot, yes, if you're actually looking at proper cockpit photos. It's a very basic form of autopilot, but it is autopilot nevertheless. There we go, that's it all set up. Hey, brilliant. It's ages since I've worked the old GPS. Benbecula, Bravo Echo November, radial 170, frequency 113.95. Change frequency to Unicom 122.80. as you can see, we're getting very near to Echo Golf Papa Uniform to Tiree. So yeah, this is good progress so far. 5 minutes to go. There is the island there, straight ahead of us, folks. So let's begin our descent. Smoking signs are on and seatbelt signs are on. Typically when they go to Balmoral, Oliver, they actually go to, they do it several ways. One, they usually, well, the last time I actually saw one, I'm sure it was one of the princes, they flew up to Inverness and went from Inverness. There again, sometimes they fly to Edinburgh and just get the helicopter from Edinburgh, so I've seen the Statesman come to Edinburgh once or twice and then they just ferried up to Balmoral on the helicopter. So Golf Echo, Golf X-ray, X-ray, Echo Bravo. What cargo do you carry? Well, very simply, good old Scottish whiskey. So whilst en route, we can have a bit of a, a bit of a party and yeah, a bit of legs up. So we're just approaching Islay now. Give us a look at that cargo. I can't do that, mate. It's all spirits, I'm afraid. So let's give you all a little bit of history of the Isle of Tiree. So that's the airfield just up ahead of us on the left hand side. Nowadays it's owned and maintained by Highlands Highlands and Islands Airports Limited. The airport has 3 runways, all of which are vastly shortened compared to their original length. So the longest runway is 4,829 feet long. The other 2 runways are 2,600 feet and 2,500 feet respectively. But as I say, the original runway length was far longer than it is today. Tiree Airport was originally known back in the day as Royal Air Force Station Tiree. It was requisitioned by the RAF in 1940. It became operational as an RAF base in 1942, before it was transferred as a civilian airport in 1947. All sorts of different squadrons were based here. 224 Squadron, 281 Squadron, including the Polish Bomber Squadron of 304, along with various other naval air squadrons. Today though the airfield is obviously a lot quieter than it used to be in its heyday. It has services operated by Hebridean Air Services to Col and Oban, operated by Islander aircraft, along with Logan Air, which operates to Glasgow. As you can see here, you can see the original runway length. The original concrete runway would have measured something in the region of 6,500 to 7,000 feet long. Nowadays that's been shortened to just about 2,000 feet. These are two crossover runways, far shorter than what they were originally. As you can see, the both of those are about 2,000 feet long. You can see the vast network of taxiways connecting all the runways. This airport would have been valuable, especially for the Naval Air Service. So that's us just turning onto our final approach now to land at Tiree. We'll land here, do a quick turnaround before we head to one of the most famous airports, landing on a beach at Barra. Am I a tour guide in my day job? No. I wish I was. There we go, new job opportunity. Stalling speed, yeah, I think we were well below the stalling speed, but hey, there was enough distance between us and the ground to do a quick bounce, so there we go. Right, I hope you enjoyed that short tour of Islay Airport, folks. There's not exactly that much to see here, if I'm honest. I'm not going to say it's run down, it's just there isn't that much to see here. So shall we continue? Let's program the GPS and let's head to the Isle of Barra. Let's go and land on a beach. Don't take that out of context. Echo Golf Papa Romeo, let's have a look. Isle of Barra, there we go. Set will be as the 336 set. 37 miles to go to the Isle of Barra. Okay, let's depart. I'll go back in the cabin for you in a minute, Nicky. We'll just depart and get underway to Barra. Okay, let's go. Just testing the manoeuvrability. Right, let's go to Barra. Just want to have a look at the case construction. Sad, I know. Very sad indeed, mate, very sad. Oh dear. Yeah, one of my mates just sent me a screenshot of the takeoff there. It took off like a typhoon. Who says a twin otter isn't manoeuvrable? I dare anyone. Bring a Typhoon, bring a Harrier, bring a Phantom, an F-18, no problem, hands down. Right, Nick, you want to have a look at the construction case. Let's go back in the cabin and have a look. Oh, checklist. I don't want the checklist. Ooh. Windshield. Class. On. That's the back of it. Oh, we even have a fire extinguisher. Instructions to use. Keep back 8 feet from the base of the fire. Squeeze the lever. Keep and slide to the side. Make sure to unplug the pin. Make sure you stay 2 meters away. Very cool. The wooden case. Let's have a look at the wooden case. Hang on, I've got no sense of orientation at the moment. I'm supposed to be sat up at the front, not here. Right, here's a look at your wooden case, see what you make of it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, it's got 8 edges, 8 corners even. It's secured by 2 straps either side. I need to go back to the cockpit, I have no clue where I am. Let's pop the seatbelt sign off. It's an A12 handle with kit. The problem is I can't remember how to turn the wipers off again. The engine igniters. Ah, there we are. Off. No smoking. I'll pop the fastest signal off. Caution, flap extension must not exceed 10 degrees when in icing conditions. After encountering any icing conditions, operate boots before extending flaps beyond 10. Extension of flaps beyond 10 degrees must only be made above 500 feet above ground level. Read Flight Manual De-icing System Supplement. Okay then. Aviation first aid kit. Brilliant. Right, so the islands you see just up ahead of us is the Isle of Barra, which is, let's see, only 18 nautical miles away. So Barra is the one just where the mouse is. It's just around here. So I'm having a quick look. And I think what we might do is do one more stop. Slowing away might be a little bit far. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it till Benbecula. We've got 40 nautical miles to go till Benbecula, 70 to go to Barra. 14 nautical miles to go. You can actually see the beach outline just there. That's where we'll be landing very shortly. The islands you see to the south, this is South Uist. So you've got Barra, which is everything here to the left. Then you've got South Uist, which is just this part here. And then you've got North Uist beyond that. On the end of that case, through the door, on the top rail, it's blocked by the ratchet strap. If I've been able to see the middle back in the case. Incredible bit of detail that time. I'll have a quick look for you. The end of the case. All you can see is a 1-5. That's all you can see. Alpha 2 Foxtrot Golf X-ray /2. That's all you can see. It is a very impressive bit of detail, you have to say. It's all done by Aerosoft, and it's fantastic detail. Okay, just a little bit late in descending, so we'll just descend now. So this is Barra, and you can see the beach just up ahead there. Do one quick fly over the airfield, or if you can call it that, and then do a quick loop to land on the beach. Very interesting. Very interesting. So basically from that number you're able to trace exactly who's produced it, etc. Okay, we've checked the runway is all clear, so now we can go ahead and land. We'll just go to the east of the hill there where you have the couple of houses. We'll just go to the east and then come in through the gap where the just between where the island meets the beach. So just do that. Hey, welcome to Barra. That was interesting approach. The only runway in the world which can honestly say it has a sandy runway. Okay, let's go on to our next flight. Final sector, final leg even. Final leg to Benbecula. So that's Echo Golf Papa Lima. Nautical miles to Benbecula. We'll just go ahead and depart. So 10 minutes to go till we land in Benbecula. What I think I'll do is just hand fly this 25-mile stretch, and you can really take in the scenery in the island of South Uist as we head north to North Uist, Benbecula. As I say, 24 miles to go. We'll fly low amongst the hills, and yeah, just enjoy the scenery. David, hello. All is very well, thank you, and yourself? Hope you're doing alright. Taking off from Basra. Taking off from Basra. Well, you know, there are some distinct similarities and differences. So, sandy, barren, open-ended. I'll say no more. Matush, hello to you as well. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're well too. Yeah, same here, David. It's some of the most beautiful islands within the UK, and you know, only 20-30 minutes flight from the mainland. It's remarkable how easy it is to get to them. But I've had the opportunity to visit a couple of the islands, namely Mull and Skye, but I really would like to do some of the out islands, especially on the West Isles, also Shetland as well. There's some beautiful places in the United Kingdom to see. It really is. And Scotland, amazing. I love this fly pass. timer, get a bit of altitude, just have a quick look over this part of North Uist just before we land into Benbecula. Only 10 miles to go. If you do manage to book a few this summer, that'd be brilliant. Pull up. It's funny how once you've flown a Boeing for so long, your senses completely change, because whilst I was landing before, I'm anticipating the ground proximity warning system call-outs: 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, boom. And yet with a twin Otter you get none of that. Complete difference. Complete difference to what I'm used to. So, hey, change is good. It's good to try something new. So the last airport we're flying to, Benbecula. Trying to give you all a little bit of the history of the airport once we get closer to it. Some very interesting history for Benbecula. I'm just reading up on the history of the airport, and there's a few things which even I didn't realise about the airfield. So yeah, here it is, just on our left-hand side here. We have a new donation as well from Thomas Ralph. Thank you very much. That was very, very kind of you. I really appreciate it. Like to go to the Isles of... Oh, definitely. I've been on holiday to Cornwall many times and had the opportunity to go to Penzance when the heliport was still active, when they used the Sea Kings from Penzance to St Mary's, and also when I've been to Land's End and seen the Twin Otters fly from there to St Mary's, and it's amazing. I'd love to go there myself. Right folks, here's a little bit of history about Benbecula, which is where we're about to land. Now the aircraft first started using this site as an airfield back in the 1930s. An RAF base was established on Benbecula, right here, in 1942. Afterwards, an army base was established here in 1958, and it's been and continues to be one of the main features still active around the airfield, using the South Uist Military Missile Testing Range. Barracks are still present here. Interestingly enough, the airport, Benbecula Airport that is, which is where we're about to land, was upgraded in 2001 and 2002. Benbecula was used as part of the Eurofighter Typhoon testing program. So the runway and the taxiways and hard stands were all upgraded to accommodate the Eurofighter Typhoon, now in service with the Royal Air Force, Luftwaffe, Austrian Air Force, and many other air forces around the world. And Benbecula, this airport, right in the Western Isles of Scotland, played a part in the testing of that aircraft. How cool is that? I never even knew that until I was just reading the history about it there. That is cool. So today the only airlines to use Benbecula is Loganair, which has flights to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Inverness and Stornoway. But yeah, very interesting bit of history. So we'll land here, and then a request from a good friend of mine is to do a barrel roll in the Twin Otter. So let's give that a try in a minute. Thankfully it's not a Loganair, it's a German registered Twin Otter, so we're okay. Plus, the registration, David, is Delta India Victor Echo Romeo Diver, so what do you expect? Wait until I check the straps holding the cargo. Oh yes. I doubt the recipient of that cargo is going to be in any happy state, so hey. Right, let's go and have a look at the terminal. Having read the history now of this airfield, I really want to have a look and see if there are any photos of the Eurofighter testing at Benbecula, or any videos maybe on YouTube of it. That would be pretty cool. If anyone comes across any photos or videos of them at Benbecula, please let me know. I'd really like to have a look. Right, let's just quickly vacate the runway and see what's on the apron. Quite a large apron. Fire engines, control tower, hangars, loads of hangars, barracks over there as well. So you can see how it's still in use even today. It's still got some potential if the need were to arise. Okay, very good. Right, final request, which was from a good friend of mine, so there you go. This is live television, so let's do it. was there anything on YouTube at all, David, or? No videos at all. Oh, that's a pity. I'm going to have a look for some photos later on. Okay folks, we present to you for May 2018 the 2018 display of the Diver Twin Otter. Enjoy. So this is either going to go very well or very badly. Okay, so just accelerate as fast as we can, up to about 165 knots. Gain a little bit of air distance from the airfield. Make a 180, head straight for the airfield. We'll try and perform a barrel roll. Let's give this a shot. Sea King vid from Benbecula. Quite what I was thinking, but yeah. I wonder if there's any other ones from like Stoneway and so on. I'd like to look later, actually. Okay, let's try this out. Here we go. Passengers, brace, brace, brace. Here we go. That didn't work. Let's try again. Hey, there we go. Woo! That worked. Uh-oh, maybe it didn't. Hang on a minute. Wrong pitch trim. There we go. Up, up, up. There we go. Way! Now the problem is how to get back again. That is very disorientating. That is very, very disorientating. Thank you. It isn't half, you're right. Oh dear. Oh well folks, that concludes the stream. We'll land at Benbecula and then I think we shall call it a day. But I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. Just a bit of fun in the Twin Otter, flying to some of the islands. Love to see this in a the tri-islander would be good. It would be a lot slower though, which is the thing. But no doubt we can probably do something with it one day. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway folks, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm hoping to do maybe another one of these, perhaps around the Shetland Islands and the Twin Otter one day. Give me your thoughts on that, please, and yeah, we'll see if we can get something sorted out. What's up? Thanks very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. It did start later than I planned. I had planned it for 7 o'clock, but thank you. So we'll land, taxi to our stand and call it a night. The next live stream will be undoubtedly a Ryanair flight from London Stansted somewhere. I haven't decided where yet, but we'll have a think about it. I might do one of the summer destinations. So yeah, flight from Donegal to Glasgow recently. Oh, very nice. Donegal sounds good. I did fly to Donegal actually, David, in the British Aerospace 146. That's one thing I might do actually, a bit of flying in the BE 146 again one day. I'd like to do somewhere down in the south of England, maybe in the southwest or something, but we'll see how that goes. Actually, I said undoubtedly it would be a Ryanair flight. It might actually be a Norwegian flight we do, because I do need to do a Norwegian flight somewhere. Exeter, I've done Exeter though. I want to do some of the smaller airfields, like the ones the RAF use for training, and Kinetic too. I forget the names. Down near Yeovil. Oh man, what's the name? There's Yeovilton, obviously, there's the Fleet Air Arm, where they're based, but there's a couple others too. I'll have to, oops, on the grass. I'll have to look at the names. Right, let's park on this stand here. Nose facing out. And engine shutdown. Yeah, see you later on, Dave and 2. You take care and have a good week as well. So yeah, folks, that's the end of the flight, the end of the live stream. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was good fun flying, doing something a little bit different. So yeah, really enjoyed that. So till the next time, folks, it'll probably be a Norwegian flight in the 737 we do, or 737-300, we'll see. So yeah, till the next time, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you liked it. And till the next time, folks, take care. Bloody, he's all off for supper and Muggins uploads the cargo. Yep, that's your job, mate. I'll leave you to it. Man. That's the view I wanted. There we go. We'll open the door now. There you go, you can unload the cargo. Super duper. Alexander, thanks very much. Thank you to Jinquiana. Thank you. So yeah, take care everyone, and we'll see you in the next stream. I'll try and schedule it. The thing is, with my work and everything, sometimes like today it's very unpredictable and it can go longer than I plan, so sometimes I schedule it and invariably I'll be late, so it's just one of those things, unfortunately. But when I can, I'll try and keep it to the time that I set. But yeah, other than that, folks, thank you all very much for watching, all your support, the comments and everything. I really appreciate the comments. It's nice to have a bit of a chat and to see you's enjoying it. So thank you all very much. Take care, folks, and I'll see you the next time. Thanks very much. Good night.